Good morning or good evening if you're in Canada. Hello, Grandma's Gone Crafty from Canada. Welcome all the way down under to Australia. Although I have to laugh because someone pointed out to me the other day, we say down under, but you guys don't say up and over. So anyway, there's a little bit of trivia for you. Welcome to Tea for Two with Scissors Paper Paul. This is every Sunday at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time now. Where I go live for 10 minutes, and hey, if you guys jump on board, then I'll stay longer. So it looks like we've got a few people joining today, so we'll definitely be proceeding with our craft. But ultimately, this is just an opportunity to get together, answer any questions you've got about Cricut, just have a general chin wag, and I'm going to make something, and you can craft along with me, of course. If that sounds like fun to you, then you're in the right place. Today I'm going to be using some blanks from laserblanks.com.au. There is a link in the description to their website. I did an unboxing video on my channel, on my Facebook page a couple of weeks ago if you want to check that out. But let me know in the comments as well if you have bought anything from them. They've got some great Christmas items that they've just released as well. If you're new to my channel, type new in the comments because I want to meet you. If you've got any questions, type Q in front of your question or type it all in caps and it'll just make it easy for me to find your comments. Anyway, good morning. If you don't know who I am, my name's Paul from Scissors Paper Paul on Instagram, Facebook and now YouTube. I share my Cricut knowledge and expertise with you so that you can master these incredible machines and products. And ultimately, we want you to make beautiful things. So, welcome. Let's have a look at the comments and see who's here. So, Grandma, and apologies, my mouse is acting up today, so apologies for that. But Grandma's Gone Crafty, all the way from Canada, Saturday evening, 6 p.m. Welcome, Grandma's Gone Crafty. Love it. Andrea's here. Oh, we've got people from country Victoria. Burnish, hoping that we're getting some good news today in regards to lockdown. So Melbourne, we find out today. It could be happening now. I don't know. Hopefully we're going to have good news for Monday. We get a few more freedoms, which would be awesome. And Amy's a second-time watcher, so welcome, Amy. I'm glad that you could all join me. Let's get into what we're going to be doing today. Just quickly, not much in the way of breaking news this week. Again, it's surrounding the Joy, which we're actually going to look today. But again, I've put a link in the description. There's a link to Harvey Norman online. They've got a fabulous bundle with Cricut Joy. You get the machine with the pen and the mat that comes standard, but you also get the cute little. You get the scraper as well. So you get the basic sort of tool set with the scraper, the weeding tool and the spatula. And you also get, there's a card mat, you get a set of the insert cards, there's iron-on vinyl, there's adhesive vinyl, lots and lots of extras. It's really, really loaded. So if you're interested in the Cricut Joy, jump on and grab that one. Let's have a look at the overhead. So today what we're going to be doing is, you all know that I've got a niece on the way. She's well and truly cooking in the oven. And so it's really fun for me because I've got a son. And of course, I'm just going to turn to this camera. I've got a son, he's 11. So I don't often get to make lots of girly things. Again, not to gender stereotype, but it's fun to be able to do something that's a little bit different to what I'm used to. And today I'm going to be using acrylics from... these acrylic rainbows are from Laser Blanks. Now, when you buy them, you buy a set and you choose one colour. And what I did, of course, is I bought 3 colours and then I could mix and match them. And this is what I've come up with today for this design. But of course, now I've got another 2 options as well that I can put on something else. I also grabbed, I just want to show you the little teeny tiny rainbows as well that I can pop on key rings and things. I just wanted to show you that they're quite dull because they do have a coating or a protective layer on them. So you just need to use your fingernails or something. Just you can see how they're getting just super bright and colourful once that protective coating it comes off. And that's on both sides. So make sure you remove that. And then you can piece them together like I did. Now, I'm also, put pop those aside. I've got this 20 centimeter ply round from plywood round from Laser Blanks as well. They come in other colors as well, so I've got one in black, so I might have to do a rainbow with black as well. But the great thing I like about these is that when I send it to my sister, she can drill some holes if she wants to hang it. It's just really, really versatile, and it's nice with the natural wood. And I know there's some natural wood designs in the baby's room as well, so I thought this would fit in really nicely. So we're going to attach our acrylics to the ply with this new super glue from Bostik. So Bostik Australia did send this to me. This is not paid or anything. They just literally sent me some glue and said, hey, if you want to try this, that'd be awesome. Let us know what you think. So I thought we'd try it today. I've never used it. It's still in packaging, so we're going to find out if it works. It apparently attaches 99.9% of materials. You also get 5 seconds if it goes on your fingers, so I may have to rush out of the room if I get it off myself to clean it off my fingers. But it comes in these really little cute 1 gram packs, which is super cute. But today, just I'm not fiddling around, I'm going to use the larger 3 gram pack, so I'm going to try that out as well. And also, of course, we need vinyl, because I'm going to put the name on the vinyl. And what I'm actually going to do today is I'm going to use the new Cricut Joy app. So I'm going to show you how that works as well. But of course, you can do this on the Cricut Maker or Explore, any machine that you want. I really love this sampler pack. It's the shimmer vinyls are just so stunning. They're so pretty. I didn't have this in the Joy size, so I'm just going to use normal vinyl, and I think it's good to know that you don't have to use smart vinyl. As convenient as it is with the Joy, you can also use the other vinyls that you've got in your stash. But this is the shimmer vinyl, which is like glitter, but it's really, really thin, and it's just beautiful to work with. And it's the cotton candy sampler. So you've got the pink, the silver, and a blue as well. So really, really cute. And of course we've got transfer tape, and I've got the Joy transfer tape strong grip because we're using the shimmer vinyl. Now you should know you do need strong grip transfer tape when you're using the shimmer vinyl. Now there will be a sheet inside this. If I completely unravel it, inside there will actually be a sheet of the strong transfer tape, but I've got the Joy one, so I'm just going to use that today because it's going to be the perfect size. And I'm also going to use some masking tape or painter's tape, and all will be revealed when we get to that part. So hopefully that all makes sense. Let's just jump into the comments, see who's there doing what. So apologies again that you can hear my mouse moving around. It's not working on my mouse mat for some reason. Karen's saying, hey boyfriend, and I'd say to you, hey girlfriend, how are you? Thanks for watching. Got some people from Adelaide. Lots of people saying good morning. Kerry, it's your first time watching me. I can't believe it. Long time stalker, first time watcher. Thanks for joining today. That's awesome. Mum having fun, loving Laser Blanks. You're new, so welcome. Thanks for joining. Don't worry if you're late, you can watch it on the replay after we finish the live today. Jane, good tip here, so I'm going to share this. So Jane keeps acetone near her when she's using this type of glue. She normally glues herself to something. So hopefully that's not going to happen today. If it does, you're going to see it happen live because I don't have any acetone with me. And I have used super glues before. I haven't had any mishaps, so I'm hoping that today is going to be the same, but we'll find out, right? So I'm going to move the rainbows that I don't need right now. And again, this is what's great about crafting. You can mix and match, right? It's like choose your own adventure. You do whatever works for you. So we're just going to put this aside for now. Okay, so that's what our little rainbow is going to look like onto our plywood disc there. Again, all from Laser Blanks. And I'm going to open up my my vinyl. So someone there saying that they normally watch me on Facebook. So yeah, what we've done is we've decided to move our lives. So if you watch Cricut for Australians, or if you're a member of Cricut for Australians, you'll be used to us going live every Thursday in the Facebook group. We still go live every Thursday, but now what we do is we just share a link into YouTube. Just makes it a lot easier. And Elizabeth's looking forward to watching this. Thanks, Elizabeth. What are you up to today? I am seeing your comments. So you can comment from your phone but not your iPad. That is weird. Maybe swipe left or right. It might help. Yeah, to maybe just have to give it a bit of a swipe because so the comments sort of appear or disappear or whatever happens there. So, there we go. Take the tape off. And I just want my pink piece. Now, I'm also going to use my Cricut Cricut trimmer. I always call it a paper trimmer, but it's called the Cricut trimmer. And I should say that correctly because you can trim paper, cardstock, vinyl, iron-on, even faux leather. So this is super, super handy. Has an extendable arm out to 15 inches. And it also has centimeters now for us down under here in Australia. There's a blade, and also on the other side there is also a scoring attachment as well, so you can score for your cards. And I know what I need for my design because I've kind of had a little play ahead of time. So I'm just going to cut a piece that I know is definitely going to be more than big enough. I'll just slice that off. And I'm going to do 4.5. Yeah. Right, so there's my piece of shimmer vinyl, which is going to be for the name because we're going to personalise this, which will be awesome. Someone else is loving the shimmer vinyls. They are my favourite, as you know. If you know me well, you know that I have a real weird thing when it comes to glitter. Not a huge fan at all, and but I love the shimmer because it's just so beautiful and smooth and really, really beautiful to work with. So that's super good. So that's ready to go. Let's jump over to my other screen where I'm going to share my iPad. Okay, someone wants to see the back of the shimmer, I think. Is that the back you wanted to see? Let me know if you wanted to see something else. Just open this up. Cool. So for those of you that don't know, there is a Joy app that's exclusive for the Joy. It's really designed for those really quick projects. So you can't save projects in here. What you can do though is you can log in with your same credentials. So you don't need another Cricut Design Space account. And at the moment, everything in the app is free. So you can do insert cards, quick labels, so if you want to label a water bottle or the design that we're about to do, and also do iron-on designs, write-on labels, things like that. So really, really simple stuff, gift tags, you get the idea. And it's really going to step you through the process really, really simply. Now, apologies if you can see my iPad because it's almost smashed to pieces and held together with tape. But really, really easy again for those really quick projects on the go. Again, you can use a Cricut Joy with Cricut Design Space, but I'm going to click start. It just tells me everything I need to know. There's some videos. If you've never used a cutting machine before or Cricut Joy, there's videos that are going to step you through the entire process. Kerry wants to know how I'm doing those screens. No worries. Get in touch. PM me through my Scissors Paper Paul Facebook page. I'll share all my secrets with you. So I'm going to do a quick label. So we're just going to do start making. Okay. And now it's upside down for me. So I just want to see if I can get it the right way. Okay. So of course we've got the different labels. So you can choose the style. So if you're doing a label for your pantry, you might want to choose some of these. If you're doing a write-on label, things like that, you would choose some of those. We're just going to go down here to letters only, and I'm just going to click on one of them, and then we've got a sample. Now I can choose my height in here, so I'm going to choose 2 inches and say done, and then I'm going to type in my words. So this one is going to say Maggie. Now you could keep adding, so I could say Paul, Kerry, Karen, Natalie, and I can just build it out and do multiple cuts at the same time, but I'm just doing one today, so I'm going to click done, and I'm going to move to next. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. Now, you may not have noticed, but one thing about the Cricut Joy app that Cricut Design Space doesn't do, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, fingers crossed, hopefully it's coming. I don't know that it is, but it'd be awesome if it does. It does the kerning for you. I think that's the right way, kerning, where it actually joins script fonts together so that you don't actually need to move the letters closer together. It does it automatically for you. So now what I'm going to do though is I'm going to click edit, because down the bottom I can choose either the letter style or the colors. So I can change this to pink and click the tick to done, or I can change excuse me, to different fonts. And you can also click on the letters at the top to get more of a blocky font, something a little bit more sophisticated, into your scripty, and then into your stencil fonts. Now the stencil fonts are really great if you're going to cut out of a cardstock or a card, because of course you don't lose that negative space. But I'm going to choose something a little bit scripty and nothing too over the top, but I'm just going to use this. I just think it's nice and really junior, great for kids. Click tick, click done, and then you can see what it's going to look like. Okay, and then I'm going to click next. Next, I'm going to choose my material. Now this is a shimmer vinyl, but it's not the smart shimmer, so I'm just going to choose premium vinyl. Okay, it's defaulting that it's going to go on a mat, but you could also, because of the smart vinyl, of course, it would default not being on the mat. So you could, that's going to be fine as well. We've got our material size, because here I'm going to use my little green Cricut Joy mat. And then I'm going to click preview just to see what it looks like. Now I'm just going to check those dimensions. So I'm just going to go back. And I'm going to change. I just want to make sure it's the right size. Next. Preview. Yep, so that's 2 inches by almost about roughly 4 1/4, or just over 4 inches. So that's perfect. So I'm going to close that, and now I'm going to click Make It. Now it's going to look for my Cricut Joy, which I don't know if I've got. So excuse me, you're seeing behind the curtain now. Bluetooth is on. Yep, but I don't think I've connected to my Joy before, so we just want to connect to that. So here we go. This is what happens when you're crafting things, connecting to the Joy. While it's doing that, I'm going to take off my clear protective cover. So there is a protective cover on the Joy mats as well. And I'm just going to put my material down. It's nice and sticky. Okay, it's already got my blade in. And it's telling me to prep and load. So it's telling me on the screen exactly what I need to do. Okay, so just follow those instructions between the feed guide. There's no buttons on the Cricut Joy. It's going to check to make sure I've got enough material. Making sure that I've got the blade in, which I do, and I'm going to click go. And then that's going to cut. Now, I don't know if I've cut the standard Joy, this material that's not smart before on the Cricut Joy. So once it finishes cutting, what I will do is just do a little test and make sure that it actually has cut. Otherwise we might have to try and MacGyver it and see if we can get it to cut again, but hopefully it's good. So you can see the times counting down. Again, the Joy app, it's just good. It's just quick. You just want to do a quick cut out, label, iron on, write someone's name, something like that. It's perfect for those jobs. And the Cricut Joy is great because you can cut up to 4 feet or 1.2 meters in one design, or up to 6 meters of continuous cuts as well. So it's a very versatile machine. And it's finished, so we're going to unload. Alright, and then we'll go to the overhead. And I just hope that this has worked. Otherwise we'll cut again. Again, the joys of crafting, it's all about testing things out, and we all make mistakes. We often don't share those publicly, but it happens. So that's cut absolutely perfectly. No issues whatsoever. So we'll just get out these little negative pieces. And there we go. And I know it's hard to see, but that's beautiful and sparkly and a gorgeous, nice light pink colour, which I think matches my acrylic really, really well. So next up, we are going to move our Joy out the way. Move my iPad out the way, we don't need that anymore. Okay, we'll take this off the mat. So I'm just going to, just like we would normally, I'm just going to flip my mat and remove it from there. There's our name. I'll put my protective cover back on my standard mat. And then we're about ready to do the construction. So I'm just going to check, just go back to the main camera, check some of your comments. So Elizabeth's liking the colour and hopefully the font as well. Great question there from Kerry. Can you use any font with the Joy app? At the moment, no. So it's only the fonts and the designs that are in the app. But again, they are all free at the moment. Whether that changes or not in the future, I don't know. But I know that everything is free. Yay, Alison's here. Hey Alison, how are you? What are you doing today? Apart from watching me, what other fun things have you got planned? Bernie saying, I can get a haircut, small things. I don't know who you are, Bernie, but I clearly need a haircut. I keep thinking ISO hair, don't care, but I kind of do. And it's really grey and yeah, it needs some attention. I need a haircut. I don't think we're going to get haircuts though in Melbourne CBD. I could be wrong. Lots of people loving the shimmer, which is awesome. Okie dokie. All right, so we've got that. The other thing that we'll need, of course, before we do the construction is we will need some transfer tape. I'll go to the overhead again. Sorry, the mouse is going a bit crazy. So we've got the transfer tape that's perfect for the Joy. What's great about this is it's a perfect width. So it just makes it easier when you are doing sort of designs that take up that whole kind of width of the what you'd normally be cutting. So I don't need a lot of this. I'm just going to grab about 3 inches to be safe. Again, just trimming that up with my paper trimmer or my Cricut trimmer, I have to say. And that's the strong again. I'm just going to pop that aside with my name, and then we can move our trimmer away. Alrighty, so let's get into it. So we're going to get our round. So again, this is 20 centimeters or 8 inches, or just slightly less than 8 inches in diameter. And I'm just going to try and line it up on my mat. So this is great with these Cricut mats as well, because you can use them to kind of center your blanks or whatever you're putting things onto. And then what I'm concentrating on here too is that I just got the grain going the same way. It doesn't matter which way you have it, but I've got it horizontal, you can have it vertical, whatever works for you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by just trying to get an idea of where I'm going to place my rainbows, because I want to make sure that my name is going to fit nicely and that the rainbow is in a good spot. And I kind of like that. And that's obviously the other parts will go in the middle. But what I'm going to do, this is why I wanted to get my masking tape. So I'm going to use my masking tape to just get that bottom of where I'm going to put that down so that I can use that as a bit of a buffer to line everything up. Oh, yay, thank you, Elizabeth. We can go 25 kilometers and retail's going to open on the 1st of November. Oh, that's amazing. So I can dream of haircuts now and legitimately know that they're coming my way. Thank you for sharing that. I'm so excited. Yay. I've got goosebumps now. I'm just so excited. All right, so that's how that's going to work. I'm going to lay down this first acrylic piece, and then we'll put the other pieces inside that main piece. So just again, just making sure I've got an idea of where I'm going to place it. I'll turn it over this way. Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to go, this side's actually shinier, so I might actually do my design in reverse. Yeah, I'm going to do, so one side was a bit dull and the other side was a bit shiny, so I'm going to do shiny side up. So again, that's what happens when we craft. We change our minds, and we're allowed to do that. open this. Oh, someone, yeah, you don't want to put your easy press over these mats, because yeah, the heat will definitely potentially distort them. I've used it on my larger mat, it's not so bad, and I've flipped it over. So with this glue, I just screw on the top. That's going to break the seal. And then we should be good to go. Got no idea how much to use, but I'm just going to play it by ear and hope that we get it right. I might just put, excuse me, I'll just keep this here just in case. So let's have a go. Elizabeth's doing a happy dance as well. Okay, so being super glue, I can't imagine you need a lot. I'm just going to put some drops around. I'll put the lid on. The other good thing is it says that it won't dry out in the nozzle for up to 12 months. So I thought that's really good, because I've certainly had times when I've had to clear out. Right, okay, so put that there. Okay. Probably had a little bit too much on the skinnier side, so that's good to know. So a little bit's just oozed out a bit. So we'll do tinier drops for this one. So same thing. Take the lid off, and I'm just going to use a lot less this time, so little drops. Again, I'm just going to put the top on. But I do like the idea of glue, super glue that will attach so many different things, because I'm constantly, my son is always wanting to attach things to his Lego minifigures, and I'm always having to glue weird things onto weird things, and odd shapes to odd shapes, and things just, they really don't look like they should glue together, and often it's quite challenging. So if this kind of solves that problem, that would be awesome. I really like how this is coming together. It looks really pretty. Even better that I haven't glued myself together. Probably got a bit too much here this time. And here we go with the last one. Just butting it up even before I place it down against that painter's tape. And then we'll just hold that down to dry. Alright, so the others have definitely fixed. So I think the glue is definitely a winner. Kerry's, I feel bad sometimes. Sorry, not sorry. It's just so much fun. In fact, I got a parcel. I was going to unbox it on my Scissors Paper Paul page on Facebook yesterday, but I thought I'd wait a day. Might do that tomorrow lunchtime, perhaps. But isn't that gorgeous? It's so cute. The colours are just so pretty. I just really, really fell in love with this design and this idea. And I just really love the dimensions. Now you can have a rainbow further down with the name across the top as well. It's really what works for you. And Kerry's saying she's had a parcel every day of the week. Look, it's a little bit like me at the moment, given the whole, situation that the world is in. I have been shopping a lot online. And I've got to say, because we can't really see people, I love it. It's so exciting. I'm sure the delivery people just do a drop and run now, because when they see me open the door, I get so excited. And often I get these parcels and I'm like, oh, what did I actually buy? Oh, Alison. Yes, Alison, thank you so much. Let me just put this down. So I'm just putting my transfer tape down. When you put it down, just bow it down on a bit of an angle. And that way you're not going to less likely to get air bubbles and things like that. So So I'll just give that a burnish. Let me bring up your comment. So the other day when I was doing my live with I think it was the Joker card, the shaped cards, I mentioned that it's really hard to get, because I use a lot of foam squares and they're all white, and it would be great to have different colours. Now Alison put me on to Snapdragon, I think it's snapdragon.com.au, and I bought 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch foam dots squares, and there was the postage, I think was going to be about almost $10, maybe $9 something, but I don't know why, but once I finished the purchase, and it wasn't, I literally bought those two things, 2 packs of foam squares and foam dots, the postage was free. And they came this week, so thank you, Alison, that was brilliant. Alright, so I'm just giving it a really good burnish, and then what I do, I mean, some people, you see them peeling the transfer tape from the top. I take the backing off the transfer tape, going really, really slowly. I pull it really close to the transfer tape, so really just almost pulling it back on itself, just to make sure that everything comes off, and that way if something doesn't come off, I can just press it down and then keep going. But that's just come off beautifully. And now I'm going to put it onto my board. So I'll just move this a little bit closer to me. So I can get, and just working it out. I don't tend to kind of get too fussy when I apply things like this. I just eyeball it and hope that my head's on straight today. There we go. Now I haven't treated this plywood. You could paint it. I did a Father's Day clock where I had a clock that I purchased. It was $8 from Kmart, and I painted it before I used it. You could seal this as well, or stain it, whatever you want to do. It's wood, so it's going to act like wood. Sometimes treating it as well will make the vinyls adhere better. So if you are ever doing any wood projects and you're finding it's just not sticking, then sometimes the best thing to do is give it a spray with a sealer, or maybe just give it some type of treatment, even a bit of a sand, and then you'll find that it'll work better. If it's also not sticking, you can also use a hairdryer, just heat it up and try and get it to just to loosen up that adhesive and get that working a little bit more. But hopefully this is going to work. I don't know, it may not. And then I'll just take my transfer tape off, again pulling it straight back on itself, and yay, it's sticking beautifully. So very real possibility. I thought this morning, I hope it sticks. One thing you can do, of course, is you can put a little test piece on just to make sure that it sticks. I didn't do that. I just thought we'll give it a whirl and hope for the best. I'm going to save that piece of transfer tape because I can definitely use that again. So just put that back on the backing. And here is my sign. Lovely and glittery and sparkly. Let's hold that up to the camera so you can see there. Oh. And there we go. That is our project for today. So just have a look at the comments, and then I've got a little bit of a surprise for you, or hopefully. Thanks everyone, I'm glad that you like it. Again, it'd be great to just drill a couple of holes. You can hang it on a door, do whatever you like. That would be great. Excellent. Yeah, so Kerry's just started taking the backing paper off the vinyl, and it's working much better by the sounds of things, so that's awesome. Excellent. Okay. If I've missed any of your comments, I promise, or any questions, I will go back and have a look and respond accordingly. But one thing I wanted to do, look, it's Easter. It's Easter. It's not Easter for a while, thank goodness. It is, what is it? What's coming up? Halloween, right? Halloween, I know it's not something we really celebrate here, but it's super fun holiday, if we can call it that. And I was rummaging through my stash the other day after doing my shaped card of the Joker. Hey, Love Audio, we've got Canada on board. We've now got Paul from Love Audio all the way from London. So welcome, Paul. But I thought it'd be really fun to do a little competition. I found in my stash these shaped cards that I created last year, and I didn't send them. So this is a little Frankenstein. Isn't he cute? And he's got black glitter. So all the black you can see is all black glitter. So these nice and sparkly. You can write your message on the inside. I've got these super cool vampy lips with glitter. So they're lots of fun. So that opens up to the side. It's got Happy Halloween actually written on the inside there. And I've got this cute guy as well. Dracula again, he's in black glitter. Janine's loving these cards. He opens up a bit on an angle, I think. Oh no, yep, on a bit of an angle. So this is what I was doing, my shape cards that I did last week. You can connect these however you want. And he's got Happy Halloween written on the inside as well. So watch out. After this live, I'm going to jump onto my Scissors Paper Paul page and I'm going to post a post. And I'm going to give you the chance to win these cards. I will even make envelopes for them that are perfectly sized. So they'll come with an envelope. You'll get the 3 cards. And I'm also going to throw in a holographic vinyl sampler from Cricut. It has the 3 different holographic vinyls. If you've not used this, it is stunning. It basically just changes color. It's just beautiful. You can probably see it changing color there now. But I'm going to send you this. So it's got 3 sheets which are 12 by 24 inches, so 30 by 60 centimeters. We've got the opal, the blue, and the pink. So you'll win this. You'll win these 3 cards. I'll post, again, as I say, I'll end this live. I'll jump over to Scissors Paper Paul on Facebook. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel on YouTube as well. And you can enter, and it's just going to be a competition. It's going to run for a couple of days, given that, you know, Halloween is just around the corner. And I'll shoot these out in the post to you, the winner, early next week. So if there aren't any questions, again, just a reminder, if you're not following me on Instagram and Facebook, please do. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. And if you got something out of this video as well, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, because it makes the world of difference when YouTube are recommending videos and pages and things like that. Scissors Paper Paul on all of those channels, and also you all know Nat. Well, if you don't know Natalie, you need to follow Nat's Crafty Life as well, Instagram, Facebook, and she's on YouTube as well. Lastly, if you're in Australia or New Zealand and you are not a member of Cricut for Australians, jump into Facebook, Cricut for Australians, and make sure you join now. And you'll find lots of great advice, hints and tips, and a huge community. It's about 35,000 of us now. Huge community of people that are just happy to help and give you all of the assistance and inspiration that you need. So thanks so much, everyone. Have a wonderful Sunday, a wonderful end of week, a wonderful Saturday if it's Saturday night for you. Thanks for joining in Canada. Thanks for joining in the UK. And see you later. And good luck if you're going to enter my competition. Take care. See you later.